It is Sunday, December 6th, 2020. It is currently 3 minutes past the 11 o'clock hour on your clock, my clock, and almost everyone's clock in the Eastern time zone. I am James, you are you, we are here for the Sunday morning special of At Home with James, the third edition of this experimental format that isn't really that experimental whatsoever. This morning, you will see me alongside four other people as we go through a variety of discussion topics. It's a panel. That's what we're going to be doing this morning. It's a panel. Do you have your coffee? Do you have your tea? Do you have your hot chocolate? Do you have your Ovaltine? Do you have your piping hot apple cider? I don't know what you're drinking. If you are drinking anything, make sure that you don't have to take a bathroom break in the next 60 minutes, because this is going to be, as they say in the bar scene, in the Legion scene, in the tavern scene, a dilly of a pickle. On today's show, Dave Kaufman, Sehar Manji, Pat Gourdeau, Ariel, and you guessed it, Big James McGee. That's right. For the next 60 minutes, I demand that I only be referred to as Big James McGee. That's what's going on. If you are in the chat, thank you so much for joining us this morning, for spending the last hour of your morning with us. This is going to be fun. I intend to have fun, and I intend to bring you fun despite the tone of my voice. Why wait? Why draw this moment out? Why tease this moment? I say that we open the gates and we let the crazies in. So let's stop talking about it and let's just do it. And let us welcome each and every one of our guests on this edition of the Sunday morning panel. Hello, everyone. To my right, depending on how you're looking at it, we have got improviser and very tall lady, Ariel Daru.
Hi.
Right beside Ariel, we have got writer and comedian Pat Gourdeau.
Hello.
Directly beneath Ariel and Pat, we have got Dirty Dave Kaufman, who's also working the tech board today. David. And then directly beside David, we've got someone that I've been trying to book on this show for months, Sehar Manji.
Hi.
Folks, welcome. Is anyone nervous this morning? Has everyone had their little tea and cookies? You haven't eaten anything. Pat, what are you drinking over there?
I have coffee with oat milk.
Coffee with oat milk. Okay, very, very conscious. How about you, Ariel? What are you drinking?
I have tea with milk and honey.
Tea with milk and honey. Sehar, in addition to being lathered with creams, what are you having?
I have coffee and banana bread.
Coffee and banana bread. What a delicious way to start the day. Well, folks, we are going to go through a variety of topics that you have pre-planned. No one knows what everyone else has on tap. And through random draw, I have determined that, Sehar, you are going to be starting today's panel with your discussion topic.
I want to talk about weird neighbors
Mm-hmm.
and what they think of me.
So you want us to know what your neighbors think of you?
I also want to think what I think of them.
Okay.
And just, yeah, I think I'm just supposed to have a weird neighbor. Some people have regular neighbors. Like, I think when I was growing up, I thought it would be like friends. I thought I would make friends with my neighbor and walk in and out of their house.
Mm-hmm.
But A, no one's been accommodating. And B, they're all strange. I think they don't understand that just because there's a wall separating us doesn't mean they're in a whole other universe.
Okay, so you wanted to live your life like it was a sitcom.
Pretty much. And it's been unhelpful, and it's not what I thought. And yeah, so I think growing up, I had the weirdest neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one for years who called me Sneha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my name. She is also, her son, we finally eventually were in the same class together, but her son would walk around in his underwear, and he's my age, and he would just kind of come over and walk around in like I don't know, you call it like a tank top and like boxer shorts.
So you got what you wanted, a neighbor that goes in and out.
Yeah, but I didn't want him. And but he would just kind of hang out in our house a lot, and we had to make up excuses. Like, when cell phones came out, I would have my phone in my pocket and dial my house number upstairs and be like, oh, I have to get the phone. And so that's pretty much my life, I think, till I was 18. And then when I was in university, there was a girl who had insanely loud sex right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
And I think her bed was on that side of the wall where my bed was. And the thing that pissed me off was we were in the same class. We both had cognition. We both had an exam at 7 a.m. in the morning. And somehow he was getting it on and I was crying in my apartment because I was so stressed.
Mm-hmm.
That was an occurrence because her boyfriend would visit every time there was finals. And we had the same degree. I think she's a psychologist right now.
Yeah, this has turned into an edition of confabulation.
But maybe that's her like relaxation technique. Like if you were all stressed and she was like succeeding beyond her wildest dreams just by banging the night before her exams. Maybe she had it right.
Yep. And then I actually met her. I didn't actually mean to, but she was a sorority sister of somebody who I was friends with. And so when I met her, I'm like, oh my God, I know all about you. She's like, hi. And I'm like, because I knew what she was up to. And I think she must have done really well because I think she went to the States for grad school.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then most recent neighbor. Okay, tell
Can
me.
I ask a
I like
question?
that you looked back in case they were there.
Yeah, can they hear you think?
I think so. I can hear everything they do. That's the thing. They've also had a bunch of people over, like, and it's not like the regular group, like a little pod of people. It's always like, oh my God, it's so nice to see you. And I'm like, you shouldn't be seeing people. It's COVID. And they have a really nice dog. But tell me if I'm wrong with this. So we have it's just two of our doors with a tiny, like 3x3 square. Sort of, it's a mini hallway. And so they don't have a fucking welcome mat. Get your own welcome mat. Because what they do is they wipe their feet and their dog and everything on mine. And so one day I heard them, like, I wasn't planning to, I usually wait
They
till
wipe their dog on your welcome.
Okay, I honestly don't know what it looks like, but I know that because it's a really furry dog. So after they bring her back from walks, they basically brush her down. So there's fur all over my mat, and I don't understand how. And so it's been like 5-6 months since they've lived here. I'm like, get a mat. You go to the dollar store, get a mat. I don't know if I'm wrong in doing this, but I happened to open the door when they were there, and the guy was like using his foot to like move all the dirt and dust under my rug, and I'm like, other way. We don't know me, but the look I gave him was the very like I opened the door and I was like, and so they probably think that I'm a bitch, which I probably am, but I don't know if I'm in the wrong to say something or to be like, could you please not? I asked him like, could you please not move all the dirt to my side? And he's like, oh no, I wasn't, and I'm like, you were.
Okay, so I want to try to recap all of this. In your youth, you had a neighbor, some boy who'd walk into your house in his underwear. Then you had a roommate who had loud sex.
Not a roommate. That's the thing. She was a roommate, it's one thing. She didn't live with me. She lived in the other apartment.
Right. So she was having sex in her own home, which is her right. And then you've got another neighbor who rubs their animals all over your welcome mat and then kicks dirt underneath it.
Yeah.
Can we, so do you resent the, so first there was this sort of guy next door kind of thing who would strut around in his, was he like something to look at, or was he sort of something not to look at?
But
describe his legs.
Hairy and shapeless? I don't know.
How old
I'm
was
into
he?
that.
But it was his whole family was that invasive.
So they all wore their underwear in your house?
Oh, wait, why were they just walking into your house? Like,
What?
I don't know. Why did they just walk in and out?
I honestly don't know. So we lock our doors. There's nothing like doors are open.
They broke into the house?
He broke in to walk around in his underwear. Yeah, Pat, I want to go to you on this one. What's your thoughts on this?
I have a lot of questions.
Bewildered.
Like, did they literally like smash windows trying to get into like?
Oh, they
underwear?
knock on the door, and so you open it a little bit, but then they push past and they just kind of invite themselves in, and then you're like, okay, I can't say no, or where do you think you're going? We renovated our house downstairs, and I have to still invite you in to have a look at it, but he's like, oh, this is nice, and kind of walks in. but it's it just doesn't make sense. Their whole family has no sense of social cues. Um, his mom, it comes from his mom. She's so controlling. She has opinions on everyone. I had to like get a ride with them to school, and it sucked, but
Sounds
he
like it was a
can't listen
give and take relationship. I feel
Yeah.
like taking as
no,
well.
but it isn't. I don't want to take even till today. I keep getting WhatsApp messages from I don't know how many phones this woman has. The mother, like small
You can
wishes.
use many apps on one phone. I just want to clarify.
Yeah.
No, but it's WhatsApp. I don't know how many numbers it is,
Oh.
and like and also she's a I don't know who I describe her as. She's just very invasive and very controlling. Yeah,
Okay.
but she kind of in no sense of personal space. Everything and then she sort of became the assigned supervisor of our entire estate, like our entire flat, like the compound, our entire estate. Yeah. What do you call it when you have like
Building.
we have gated? Yeah, well, kind of. We have a. It's all terrace. It's what do you call
Like a
maisonettes?
gated
Terrace house?
Oh, like townhouses, gated
Yeah,
community.
kind of. So there's like so she became assigned. She assigned herself that. No one voted her in because she hates cats. And apparently she told someone to poison all the cats. We had to be like, don't poison our cat. This is our cat.
James, you look bewildered right now.
Yeah, this is like, because I'm trying to figure out, like, what do we discuss about any of it?
I don't know. I
Neighbors, James. Neighbors.
Yeah, of course. This is the whole thing about neighbors.
I have a question about moving on to the next neighbor that you brought up,
Yeah.
Sehar.
Yeah, the fornicator.
The
The
fornicator.
sex neighbor?
Yeah,
Now,
the-
were
sex neighbor.
Do you
The
think
sex criminal. Yeah.
Yeah.
did it bothered you that this person, like, how did you feel towards this person? Were you repulsed by her? Were you like oh, I wish I could be that person who has sex before an exam?
Or
Like,
did you wish you were the one being intimate with her?
no.
Black Swan. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought first of all I thought we were getting robbed because I started hearing I heard screams and I was like, oh my god, because she was. It almost sounded like there was no audible word. It was just yelling, and I was like, oh my god. And then I heard yes, 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 and I was like, oh, this is what's happening. But I think what I resented was the fact that she could do the exam and not have to study for it.
Maybe she did study.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe that capped off her
The
study.
fact
Yeah.
that I was not prepared enough to
Yeah, but you determined. So hold on here. You determined she wasn't prepared to study because she was having sex one night.
the night
several
before the exam.
all during finals. And also I was annoyed at the fact that I couldn't sleep or study because this woman was like right next door.
Was she having sex all night before the exam?
All night, daytime. I don't know. As soon as I came from exams, yeah, all the time. I think I get that her boyfriend didn't live there because like he would come in with a suitcase. So I'm like, okay, probably locked.
Suitcase.
Maybe it's filled with sex toys.
I would
Yeah.
look at Pat and be like, that's what you're gonna say.
A butt plug filled
Can I-
suitcase.
Can I have a quick question? Were you now much like we asked with the boy in underwear? Were you attracted? What were your thoughts on the physical appearance and vibe of the boyfriend?
Yeah, suitcase man.
Yeah,
I
dildo boy.
only saw the blur. He's very like slim and he has like very much like Pat's build, but had like longer hair. So I think I never saw his face. I just sort of saw him like drag the suitcase back into her apartment one time, and that's how I know.
Maybe he
You
was a
seem
pilot.
Impressed by that description.
Maybe actually. What?
I said Pat seems impressed by the description of that man.
Well, I mean, if you were my neighbor and having sex before an exam, the same exam as me, I would have probably hated you. So I'm glad we didn't live together. Yeah.
Well, okay. Any final thoughts on this discussion topic?
I mean, I have a neighbor story.
Please.
Please.
So I used to live in this building, and there's it was all people who own their condos, but we were renting the condos. So there was a condo board, and the condo board was all these sort of like elderly French Canadian ladies, and they would just have like these gossip circles. So like as soon as we would leave for vacation, like the gossip circle would start talking, and like we would find out from like one French lady that like it went through like 3-4 layers of people to like find out that we were leaving. But two of the French ladies got into sort of a thing because one of them was living with this guy, like Pierre or something, I forget his name. And then Pierre started spending a lot of time with this other French lady who lived on the floor above them. And then they ended up having an affair, and Pierre left living with the downstairs lady and started living with the upstairs lady who happened to live right next to my wife and I.
It's a convenient move.
Yeah. And then the original lady who was with Pierre ended up selling her place because she was so distraught by the building politics and romantic circles. Damn. So that's my story about neighbors.
Did they ever gossip about you? Did you ever hear anything come back to you?
Yeah, well, the first thing was, like, one of them found out that we had a barbecue that was against the building code, so that came back to haunt us. So one lady told the other lady. What'd you say, Pat?
Classic Dave having a barbecue.
Yeah, wrong barbecue. It was a charcoal.
Yeah, illegal barbecues.
Yeah.
Wait, what's an illegal barbecue? Like on your own balcony?
Yeah, it was because it was charcoal, and we were only permitted gas barbecues, but I didn't know that at the time. And then the other thing was, like, we had a person stay at our house to take care of our plants when we were away for a week, and that made its way through the French Canadian old lady consortium of building owners, and they wanted to get the background information and the phone number on this tenant.
Yeah, the FCOLC.
Yeah, they're
the French Canadian
hell of an organization
consortium.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're out of time on that topic, Pat. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Well, I thought let's keep it festive. So I have a few fun things for the holidays, and I'll open it up to the group. Mine is less of a discussion, more of a just like conversation starter. I'm gonna play the game Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Mm-hmm.
Are we allowed to say fuck?
Yep.
Sehar quickly jumping in and saying.
Yeah, she's the host now. She's overtaken the show.
Sehar is acting more as an FCC type of person. But freely discussed about people's sex lives. Okay, so I have a few fuck, marry, kill things for the holidays. So the first one is fuck, marry, kill Rudolph, Santa Claus, and the Christmas tree. Ariel, I'm going to throw it to you.
Say them again, please.
Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer,
Yeah.
had a very shiny nose.
Yeah.
Santa Claus,
Yeah.
created by Coca-Cola,
Yeah.
and the Christmas tree, a tree.
Okay, I'm gonna kill Santa because I feel he's just creepy. Like, he wears his same suit all the time. He's gonna stink, and
Well, that's not true. Sometimes he wears other shirts.
no, he's
No.
always wearing the red suit.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck Rudolph because I think with the light, some fun things could happen.
What fun thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just saying. And I guess I'm gonna marry the tree.
Okay.
It's just nice looking. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
But
Sehar,
I'm
I'd love to
fucking-
have... Sorry, go ahead. Ariel?
No, sorry. Just I realize I'm fucking an animal in this scenario.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring
Yeah.
it up. Okay. Sehar, quickly, do you have any thoughts on that?
I have the same fuck Rudolph because he's
Yeah.
too forbidden.
Okay.
I would kill Santa because everyone knows he's not real. I would have to marry the tree because you have to like save trees.
Okay. Would you have sex with Rudolph before or after your exam?
Before, because clearly that's how you get an A.
That's how you make it as a psychologist. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sehar. Okay, Dave, I have one for you.
Yep.
This is going to be stars from popular Christmas movies.
Okay,
Fuck.
but it's still the fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill, of course. So, Bruce Willis,
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Russell,
Mhm.
and Goldie Hawn.
Okay.
Present day, all three of these people.
Present day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've heard Bruce Willis is a bit of an a-hole. That's what I've heard. Through I
Would
think
you like to fuck his a-hole?
so I would fuck
Yeah.
Bruce Willis's a-hole.
I just said cut that out. We're live. Carry on.
No, so I'd probably, but he's still like, I think he's probably still in good shape and
Yep.
got a nice tight bod.
Mhm.
So I'd fuck Bruce Willis,
Okay.
and then I could tell my friends, you know,
Yeah.
hey James, guess what I did yesterday?
What'd you do, Dave?
I fucked Bruce Willis.
Don't let the old French ladies in your building know about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
find out.
they'll have a field day with this.
They'll find out for sure.
They are with a cup against the door.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be upset that Bruce Willis was too loud.
Screaming, I have an exam.
Yeah.
Who are the? So it's Goldie Hawn
And Kurt Russell.
and Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell,
Yeah.
who plays Snake Plissken, correct?
Yes.
I'd
Sure.
marry Kurt Russell.
Okay.
I like those movies, you know. I think he probably is a provider.
Yeah. Now, please
Uh,
He's
explain
a
why.
family man. He's a family man.
He's a family man.
Please explain why you would kill Kurt Russell's present wife, Goldie Hawn.
Goldie's gotta go. I think that
GGG.
GGG, you know. What's
Interesting.
Goldie done for me lately? I don't even. What's like a movie that
Matched with Amy Schumer.
Matched?
Snatched.
His mother
Snatched?
gave birth to Kate Hudson.
Ooh. I
Lately.
like Kate Hudson. I had a big crush on Kate Hudson when I was a kid after watching Almost Famous. That was I could be that nerdy kid, you know? But I'd kill her mom. Gonna murder her mom.
Okay. Thank you, Dave. James.
Hmm.
I feel like we don't need to comment on Dave's choices. Is he vaping? Okay, no. James.
I wish he was vaping.
James. Now it's gonna be a fuck, marry, kill, and this is gonna be religion edition.
Oh, great. This is
Okay,
great.
no, but it's somewhat really. Okay, so
All right.
fuck, marry, kill, Joseph,
Mm-hmm.
Mary, the animals, which I can't remember right now,
You a donkey?
and like a buffalo.
Like a lamb or something.
You know what? I don't want to. I don't want
Or a
to. I don't want to.
buffalo.
I don't want to marry any animals. So I'll probably kill them. So then you have something to eat.
There you go.
And then, you know what? I think I'd probably marry Mary.
Because that's fun.
She seems like a good girl, right? She's
Yeah, but if you fucked Mary, you could be Jesus's father.
Mary doesn't have sex.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
then
never
what's
gonna
this
have
game
sex.
that we're playing?
So if you choose to fuck Mary, you're gonna have to end up killing Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to kill. I don't want to kill anyone.
Yeah.
So I'll marry Mary, and then Joseph. I don't know anything about Joseph, so I guess me and Joseph are gonna get it on.
There you go.
There you go.
But then
He's
you're
probably
gonna have
horny.
to kill him, and he could build you a house.
See, this is the thing. I don't know anything about religion, so I've made my pick. I've made my pick.
We can all agree that we would smoke the frankincense, though, right?
Wow.
Dave, for the rest of the show, I demand. What is that in your hand before? Is that a pen?
Is a screwdriver.
Yeah, screwdriver. For the rest of the show, I'm sending orders. You gotta hold it like a cigarette for the rest of the show.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
Sending
All right.
orders.
So, Pat, is that your contribution for today's panel?
I have more, but if you,
Let's do it. Let's do it. We got time.
Okay, Sehar. These are going to be gifts. Fuck, marry, kill. Gift bag, gift box, or gift card. The gift card is really narrow.
Oh. I would fuck I'd fuck the gift card.
Mhm.
I would marry the
God.
gift.
The confidence with which she said it.
I would marry the gift box.
Okay.
I would kill the gift bag.
David, thoughts?
Well, I feel like fucking the gift card is like probably the worst choice you
It's
can
a bit of a
You're gonna
cop-out.
get a paper cut.
You get
It
a
would
paper
hurt.
cut.
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't feel like it's like sensual. Although, it's kind of like a sugar daddy in a sense.
Yeah.
You know, you hit it one time, it pays for some of your stuff, and then
Yeah.
and then you
But
move on to the next card.
I think I just didn't want to fuck a box or a bag.
But you know what? You could take the gift card and swipe it up and down your butt a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be useful.
Cha-ching.
Yeah. yeah. Keep. Yeah. Make sure you got that screwdriver handy.
Mm.
Wow. Thanks, Sehar.
And the gift
Okay.
bag is just, it's gonna die and it's gonna blow away in the wind, so you may as well just kill it.
Yeah. You need to get better gift bags. Okay, Ariel.
Yes.
I have one last one. Okay,
Yes.
this could be music edition. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Popular Christmas singers or holiday singers. So, Michael Bublé,
Yeah.
Mariah Carey, who just released a Christmas special, or all three of the Chipmunks.
If you're doing it with the Chipmunks, just make sure you're not neighbors with Sehar.
God, she's got an exam tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud. That's gonna be loud.
Squeaky.
I'm gonna kill Bublé because seems like a total douche. I'm gonna fuck who's Mariah Carey
Yeah.
because I feel like she knows what she's doing with like any person, any way.
If she,
And
she was my neighbor with you and you were doing it, I wouldn't be mad because I think the sounds that she makes would not be painful.
Yeah,
They'd
she's
be
thinking
like-
of a holy
Whisper
night the
tones.
whole time.
Yeah.
You should
I
have Nick
guess I'm
Cannon on the
married.
show, James.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I'm marrying the Chipmunks. I feel
Wow,
like they'd
why?
make me-
Why them?
I feel like they'd make me breakfast and they'd be really cute and we'd all wear matching pajamas and take cute Christmas photos.
Okay,
It's
question.
like a Mormon
Yeah.
marriage.
Yeah.
3 husbands.
But that's
true.
usually the other way around.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
but that's 2020, Pat.
I know. I need to be more progressive, Dave. I'm too conservative. We've always thought that.
Yeah.
James, what are your thoughts about her fuck, marry, kill?
You know what? It wasn't what I would have suspected at all. I didn't expect her to marry 3 woodland creatures. But here we are, you know. This is the nature of FMK, is that you make choices that are unique to you and they may not be unique to anyone or even understandable to anyone else, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
There you go.
I have
Well-
a question about FMK.
Yeah.
If you just marry them, can't fuck them, but can you like kiss them or molest them a little bit? Like,
Gotta make
Molest
love.
them?
I don't love that you used the word molest.
Yeah. We're gonna have to edit this. We're gonna have to scrub this from the episode. Yeah, but
Okay.
this is a good question because
What
a
do
lot
you
of
do to
people-
your significant other, Ariel?
molest.
You molest them? It's called making love.
This is a question that comes up a lot: is if you have the person you've selected as your married partner, are you able to get intimate with them physically?
No, I think in this case it's more about the intricacies of the relationship of a marriage,
it.
like really like the partnership and just
Yeah.
like spending years together.
You
Dave
get
knows.
the niceties of a relationship without the physical intimacy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have children, much like
Yeah.
Dave is the father, but Dave has never had
Yeah.
sex with his wife, so you know it's very
Okay,
purely
so-
functional.
Yeah, you have a functional relationship without the intimacy, which is generally the
Yeah.
end of most
I mean,
relationships.
you wouldn't want to piss off Sehar, so you can't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Ariel, the floor is yours for your discussion topic.
Okay, my topic is involving like writing to companies or interactions with companies.
Oh,
And
wait, I
what-
just want to refer to a question from the chat room,
yes.
specifically for you, Ariel.
No,
What's molest a little bit?
like, can you kiss them? Can you like, touch?
I'm not sure you understand the definition of the word molest, but let's move on to your discussion topic.
Yeah. So have any of you ever had interactions with companies where you returned something or you wrote to them, you got free stuff? But I'm going to tell a little story. I'm older than all of you guys, but in the 80s, there were a lot of 1-800 numbers that you could call and they would advertise like free stuff. So my friend and I, when we were like 12, 13, would do this all the time. We called the Book of Mormon. Speaking of Mormons, we called the Mormon number because you could get a free
Video cassette.
Yeah, we did that. We got a free Book of Mormon. And then this caused the Mormons to have our address, my address, and they would come to our door frequently and my mom would have to like turn them away. But one time my friend and I were home and we answered the door and we were like so excited to be badasses and we opened the door and we were like, go to hell. So I just want to know if any of you, we also ordered adult diapers one time and we tried them and then we were like,
What do you mean you tried them?
not ourselves with like,
Would you put them on old people?
He molested an ultra.
Yeah. I was waiting. I was about to do it. I was like, maybe I can't get away with this one. And then I'm glad somebody came in to play cleanup. Thank you, Pat.
Much like those diapers I cleaned
Yes.
We poured water in them, and then we got nervous and we hid them under my friend's dad's bathtub. But then, like, 5
Of
years
all
later,
the places to pick to
Yeah.
hide them, you could have put them under your bed, their bed, dug them up. You decided, hey, let's throw them under dad's bathtub, which maybe implies that there were 2 tubs in the house.
Does
Was
Dad
it a
have his own
claw
bathtub?
Yeah.
no, just because her parents were separated.
Because
But how do you
Daddy's
put something
bathtub is my
under a
dragon.
bathtub? Was it a
Yeah.
claw tub?
What?
Daddy's bathtub is my
Yeah,
dragon.
clawfoot tub.
Oh, clawfoot. Yeah.
But the thing is that really made us feel bad, like years later, was that we realized that probably his girlfriend, who was new at the time, maybe was cleaning and found these diapers and maybe thought he was incontinent.
I don't think you'd make your new girlfriend clean your apartment.
I like that that's what Sehar jumped on.
I just meant randomly. Anyway. Yeah.
Okay, so has anyone had any interaction, whether it be with 1-800 number to customer service for free things?
I mean, I think there used to be that you get a whole bunch of CDs for a penny. I don't know if you remember that. It was like
Publishers Clearinghouse.
Warner or BMG or something like. Yeah. So but it's a scam, right? like you do that, but then they register you on a monthly program, and each CD costs like an absurd amount of money. But I didn't know the scam because I was just a kid, so I signed up for that, and I got like Matchbox 20 and like a Goo Goo Dolls album.
No, it was
all the greats.
All the greatest hits money could buy. I think like a Bare Naked Ladies CD also. And I was like sick, like I was so proud of myself. And then the next CD came, because if you don't pick one, they automatically send you one. And my parents got so pissed at me because we were getting these bills for like real money. And my dad canceled it, and he punished me, but he ended up covering the first bill, and I got to keep the first set of CDs that I got. So I have a whole bunch of really quality CDs that I got for a penny, and my parents covered the excess money.
How many CDs did you get in a set?
I think you get like 5 CDs for a penny, and then after that, they start sending you a CD a month for like $25 or something absurd.
Oh.
1 CD for $25. That's how they sucker you.
Yeah, exactly. They fuck you. They don't marry or kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Ariel?
What were the best CDs? Like, what was the best CD in the bunch? Do you remember?
Well, does it get better than the Goo Goo Dolls, Ariel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
I missed that.
Matchbox
I missed
20. Yeah, so I mean, they were all junk.
All right. Well, Sehar, I feel like you've had some encounters with customer service on some level.
Oh, I feel like she has.
Yeah.
So good at it though. But the most recent one was very boring. But I ordered a book from the States. It's only published there as a textbook. And it took like 3 months to get here because it kept getting lost. So they refunded me a bunch. And it finally got here, but then there was a rip at the back. So I emailed in. I'm like, listen, I don't want to give this back. Don't send me a new one. Can I get a refund? They gave me $12 back, which was nice for the rip. But otherwise in customer service, like I am patient and I am nice. And I always ask to speak to their manager to give them a good review. There's one, and they give you like at Fido, if you're nice, they give you like $5 off for the whole year. They have the power to do this.
A year?
That's a year?
Yeah. Okay, so there was, I think I had a phone bill, or I got a contract or something. This
That's
was like
$50 every 10 years.
yeah, but it's still saving money.
I know.
You're in it for the long game, Dave. Come on.
I know.
How are you gonna buy that Goo Goo Dolls
invested.
CD?
Yeah, and like I talked to him about stuff, and one time I was on the phone with Apple because my computer got wiped, and you're not supposed to talk about personal things like what the weather is and all that. And she's like, "Oh, I'm in Texas. It's so hot. Do you have an AC?" I'm like, "No, I don't." Talked about TV shows. I didn't get anything free from them, but I was like, it's an hour to let that thing download or upload. So I'm like, what am I gonna do for an hour? But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy customer service. It sounds sad, but maybe it's just because I'm like, hey, this is a new person to talk to, and I don't have to do anything after this. It's a I know it looks at Pat's face is like, oh.
No, I find that very sweet, and I think they appreciate that you're nice to them. I think they.
They
to a lot
literally
of
always
people.
sound relieved when you call them and you're not yelling.
I
Not
think
like
they can
my
tell immediately if the person's going to be an asshole or not, and I think it's like a sigh of relief. They're like, "Oh, thank God."
Now, Sehar, have you ever made a lifelong connection with a customer service person?
Yeah, of all the things, that really falls under the umbrella of this would happen to Sehar.
Yeah.
I honestly think I would if there was no confidentiality type of situation, or if they. I think I'm always so tempted to be like, you can find me at Montreal Improv, but
Plug your show.
Wait, so you're not making friends with them. You're just plugging your little improv show.
no, I've never said it. I'm
Little.
Oh, what are they big?
what?
Never mind.
Yeah, me and Pat are getting into it.
Yeah.
On the phone, I feel like the anonymity is important, but it's like, oh man, these are cool people. I wish I could meet them. But the one time with the Videotron person trying to be jokey with me, and I'm like, I don't have the energy for this. I just want you to reset my connection, and just would not stop talking. And I'm like, oh my God, the phone call was over 10 minutes ago. Please let me leave. But I'm like, you gave me a discount. You gave me unlimited for $60. I cannot. I was like, okay, but transaction's done. Like, I know we're in quarantine, but enough. But
So then you didn't invite them to the improv show after.
no, I did not. It was also during quarantine. I think I've had lifelong. It's not really lifelong. It's customer service in person, like when I was a barista, and but then you forget that you don't actually know them like outside of the counter. Like when I left Starbucks, I was like, I was like, I'm leaving. Everyone's like, you're my favorite barista. I'm so sad you're leaving, and I wanted to be like, we should hang out. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't know you past this. Like this 2 minutes is our interaction every day. Some of them,
What's your position on their niceness?
they're very nice people, but I don't know them. They're complete strangers. We just have that coffee talk, and then
Stranger's just a friend you haven't met yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy Cohen said that.
Mm-hmm.
the Desperate Housewives, the Real
Yeah,
Housewives.
Andy Cohen of the Desperate Housewives. I want to refer to the chat right now. A couple things coming in terms of this topic right here. The weirdest and very real call I got was when I was working for a city, and a woman who called the city said, "There's a bear in my yard."
That's Canadian. That's a
That's
very
legitimate.
That's
Yeah, very
possible.
Canadian. This one coming in, I asked one of them out on a date and she accepted. Then I told her I couldn't because I was married. True story. And then finally, this one's coming in from Sid Rock. Last time I was nice to a customer service agent, they moved in next door and had loud sex every night.
Also, Thomas mentioned in the chat that he got Smash Mouth from Publishers Clearinghouse or whatever it's called, and I don't think I
can let him on this show anymore.
Well, then you're gonna have to boot me up because I got Smash Mouth too.
Oh yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Dave, who would you fuck, marry, or kill in the musical?
Gourdeau, Smash Mouth, they're Matchbox 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is so? It's either way. It's a gang bang on some level.
All right, that's a
Fuck,
great.
Mary, kill.
This is a
Yeah.
great question. I would kill the Goo Goo Dolls because I don't really like the Goo Goo Dolls.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
That's a great question. Maybe I wouldn't. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Let him
I'm gonna need to
slide.
think about this. I'd fuck Smash Mouth
Oh.
because I want to be an all-star.
Yeah.
That doesn't transfer through jizz. Like,
Yeah, but can you imagine? Can you really imagine?
in the throes
It's not
of
like
passion,
chlamydia. It doesn't.
Hey, now you're an all-star.
Yes. Frontman Steve Harwell singing some nice sweet nothings in your ear as he mounts you.
Did you know the name of the frontman of Smash Mouth?
Who
Who
doesn't,
doesn't?
baby?
It's Steve Harwell.
Yeah, it's Steve Harwell. He gets on top and he's somebody.
He's a power top. Carry on.
Walking on the sun.
I would do that part.
Yeah. Or that song
yeah.
from Shrek, "Accidentally in Love."
Yeah. I would marry Rob Thomas and the
No,
whole
that's not the question. It's
No, but-
all of Matchbox
I would
20.
marry all of Matchbox 20,
Mhm.
and I would also marry Carlos Santana.
Wait, so he's an addition due to the
due to the
Smooth.
collaboration between him and Rob Thomas. And I would I'd kill the Goo Goo Dolls.
All of them?
Yeah,
All of the dolls.
all the dolls are dead.
No, I would like to establish that the Goo Goo Dolls have recently released a brand new music video for a Christmas song that's truly terrible. And lead singer John Resnick looks very cosmetically enhanced in the music video.
Oh, really?
Trying to keep up appearances to get Dave to marry him, but it's not
Yeah,
working.
he's trying to send out signals. He wants Dave to let it slide.
Yeah.
Bob's that best daddy.
Yeah. Well, Ariel, we went from your discussion topic back to Pat's. But at least we know that you've hidden diapers under a bathtub of some poor bastard.
Yes.
I'd like for you to formally apologize right now. I'd like for you to acknowledge what you've done.
Yeah, and promise to do better, Ariel.
Yeah.
Unnamed person.
Give him a fake name.
Bob
Don
Meaty.
Reznor.
Bob Meaty? Is that spelled M-E-E-D-Y, M-E-A-D-Y, or M-E-A-T-Y?
The third one.
Yeah, Bob Meaty. Okay, as you were saying.
I'm really sorry, Bob. I hope that your girlfriend didn't think you were incontinent. I hope you had lots of years of excellent conjugal relationship.
Yeah, now promise to be better.
I will be better.
Great. Dave, we are going to now move on to your discussion topic.
All right. Yeah, so I was thinking, seeing as how it's COVID and everyone's locked down and stuff, we all have a bit of extra time on our hands. And I wanted to talk about skills that we want to learn or have learned over all the extra time. So for me, I learned how to do a little bit of exercise. I've been learning how to do weight movements in my spare time. And also I've been learning how to be a dad. So that's what I've been doing over COVID. It's what my spare time's been going to. But I was curious if any of you had things that you wanted to learn or have learned over the lockdown.
Yeah, Ariel, let's start on your end of things.
I have learned nothing. I would love to learn how to make ice cream, but I need an ice cream maker, which I don't think will be allowed in my home because there will be too much consumed.
Right, so you're worried about consumption.
Yes.
By yourself or by a certain partner?
Yeah.
Everybody.
We don't need to name names. We don't need to name names.
Yeah, we can name
Bob
names.
Meaty.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Alvin and his two chipmunk friends, Dale is one of the chipmunks, I believe.
Yeah.
and whatever the other one's
Chip.
Yeah, Chip.
Because the other one, it's Alvin.
Simon
Well,
and
I think
Theodore.
what happened is that Dale ate Chip or Chip.
Yeah, it's Chip and Dale. Yeah.
That's Chip and Dale, but the chipmunks
Oh,
are
right, I'm thinking Chip and
Alvin,
Dale.
John,
Simon and Theodore.
Theodore.
Yeah, but they all get together.
They all hang.
Yeah.
It's an orgy. Ariel
Yeah.
will be privy to that.
No, I married
Yeah.
them. I can't have sex with them.
Well,
Oh,
no,
right.
they're gonna have sex with other people.
You
'cause
can
they-
only,
Yeah.
molest
There,
them.
yeah. While Dave is getting enjoyed by all of Smash Mouth, you've got a
I'm getting smashed in the mouth.
by Steve Harwell and the gang.
with Bruce Willis just waiting in the wings.
Yeah. Bruce is there waiting to get a piece of it. Okay, so Ariel, you want to learn how to make ice cream, but you're not going to. Yeah, great. How about you, Pat? Anything you've acquired in terms of knowledge or something you'd like to?
I wanted to reconnect with the guitar, but my guitar is broken and I didn't get it fixed, so I didn't do anything.
But you want to.
I want to. The desire is there.
Okay, so you're not ruling it out completely.
No.
But
How,
you said reconnect. So, like, what song were you amazing at?
Well, Ariel, I'll have you know that I once wrote a song.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell us about this now.
Oh, I didn't write lyrics, but I played like chords and I played guitar for like 3 years, and I
What
played
was the
violin
mood
for
of
5
the
years.
song?
Mm-hmm.
Like style.
It was very like the Lumineers.
Okay.
I know you're more into Smash Mouth, but it was like very
Well, not just Smash Mouth. We've got the Goo Goo
the
Dolls,
Goo Goos, yeah. the Goo
Matchbox 20.
Although I think the same type of person who was into Smash Mouth would have been into the Lumineers had they
Yeah.
just grown up in a different.
Now this is not going to shock anyone. I'm not familiar with this band.
And neither am I. It's new.
Thank you.
I'm not
Thank
shocked
you.
by that either. I meant more of a like folksy, like guitar driven, like acoustic rock.
Okay,
Not
like
really
Neil,
rock.
like Neil Young.
Yeah, I was
This
basically.
is a bit higher pace, like a bit more joyful, I think.
Yeah,
Okay, so maybe like Joni Mitchell.
her songs are super depressing.
Yeah, they're not high.
Take
Good
away the
announcement,
minor
but-
chords. These are major chords, I think.
Okay, all right. Well, okay, so Pat wants to revisit the ways of the guitar. Sehar, what about you?
I wish you didn't start with Dave and his, dad duties and weightlifting, because I
I mean,
had.
I did that on purpose.
I know, but I'm like, I didn't do any. I had plans. I wanted to make bread like everybody in the pandemic, and I thought it was a genius idea. I thought I was the only one who had the idea. When I was like,
Little
"You
bit of
all
bread.
buy toilet paper, and I'm gonna make bread." And then I go to the store, and there's no yeast. And now there's yeast, but I don't actually care to make bread. What I did want to do, which I have not done, I inherited Alex Brown's sewing machine when she moved to Toronto.
Oh.
I know how to sew by hand, but I wanted to learn how to sew with the machine.
Yeah.
Been 7 months, I've not done it. I even offered to give it back to her if she wanted to sew something.
That's also something I wanted to try, like learn how to sew, but I don't have a machine.
So that's a thing, but I don't know if it counts because I took care of plants and they're thriving. I've got her and I've got
That's
these.
great.
That counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never really had plants. I had one and I forgot about it because I put it in.
All right, Sehar, fuck, marry, kill those 3 plants.
I will marry this one because she's so bold and regal, and you have to swerve to make room for her.
Well, maybe you should fuck it. It's pretty big.
I wanted to fuck this one because.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That looks like a
Yeah.
gift card.
Oh yeah.
That one looks needy.
Looks what?
Like a
Looks
gift
needy.
card.
Looks needy.
Yeah, it's a gift card.
I diaper that one up.
Yeah, that's what you fuck, and then I would kill this one because I can just get another one.
Well, there you have it.
There you go.
James, what about yourself?
You were like,
New skills that I have acquired. Okay.
Or want to.
Want to, you know what? I would say one thing that I wanted to do and achieved was making really good hamburgers.
Yeah.
There's 2 different cycles of hamburger making. Early on during the strange days, I ate 13 burgers in 1 week,
Nice.
all homemade. I know, Pat, you're not going to be pleased with me, but
why?
why? Because I was trying my damnedest to not only make them taste good, but also cook them absolutely perfectly. And then I was off burgers for a while.
Why is Pat gonna be mad?
I'm on
Well-
a quest to make James eat slightly healthier.
Pat's his
Oh.
dietitian.
Yeah.
I was having sex in my dorm room, and that's why I became so talented. I became a dietitian.
Yeah.
I fucked my way to a nutrition degree.
Yeah, and that's why I've hired Pat to try to whip me into shape 1 meal at a time, and I fell off the deep end and off the wagon. I ate 13 burgers in the month of April. Then I was off burgers for a while, and I recently got back on burgers, and then I ended up taking Dave down the rabbit hole with me, and we both ended up eating and making a lot of burgers. Just this week, I've had 2 double cheeseburgers, and I'd be willing to say that I make one of the best burgers in Montreal.
Is it better than Uniburger? Because you raved about
No,
that.
it's not better than Uniburger, but I make a very good homemade burger. There's a restaurant across the street, and I claim to one of their employees that I make better burgers than them.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
My neighbors are making noise right now. Not sex noises, but they're moving everything.
Preparing for sex.
Get your gun, Sehar.
Yeah.
Like they're in my home.
Walking
they
around pantless.
Wait, James, I have a question.
Please.
Fuck Mary. No.
Yeah.
Do you only make beef hamburgers, or does your expertise extend to like other types of burgers, like chicken burgers, turkey burgers?
You know what? I'm sure if you gave me the ground meat, much like Dave, I would put faith in Dave to do this too. I would be able to do it with ground chicken or ground turkey, even a Beyond Burger. But I would say that I'm at my most comfortable in terms of estimating what the taste will be like with ground beef.
Okay.
But I've eaten a multitude of chicken. I've also gotten pretty okay at cooking chicken as well.
Oh.
So that's a little bit better, right, Pat? Making some
Yeah,
chicken.
like a roast chicken.
I sear it and then I put in the oven. Super
That sounds
juicy.
amazing.
It's so good that I can't believe I'm the one making it.
Now, are you
Like
talking
the
breast,
chicken
James? Or you
breast.
talking a full chicken?
I'm talking breast, I don't have the appetite to eat a full chicken. I'm
talking breast.
I'm talking breast over
You're
here.
watching Talking Breast.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's
With
my I'm gonna have a
Smash Mouth.
spin off of my own show where I just talk about breast in a variety of different ways. No, not a full chicken, just chicken parts.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
I've been roasting full chickens.
Yeah, Dave makes a mean bird.
Yeah.
You make it sound like you're some villain who is like getting chickens from a farm, stealing them and roasting them on a fire.
Yeah, I steal chickens much like a wily coyote.
Yeah.
Do you shove stuff up their asses, the chicken?
Occasionally.
Nice.
See, Pat, this is what happens with your FMK thing. Everyone gets a little
Yeah, but
horny.
Ariel's turning it into fuck molest kill, which is not what I want.
Yeah, that's Ariel's offshoot that I don't condone on this show. Whatever views are expressed by Ariel Daru do not necessarily reflect those of me, Pat Gourdeau, Sehar Manji, not willing to say Dave. They might reflect his. I want to round things out with our final topic of the day as we have just a few moments left. I want to go around the horn quickly. If you could get one tangible item for Christmas, not just like, oh, I would like COVID-19 to go away. You need a tangible item that you can use, consume, and enjoy. What would it be? Sehar, what would your Christmas wish list include?
Hold on, I have a list.
Great. Let's get back to you in a moment. Pat, let's start with you.
Snowshoes.
Snowshoes. Okay, great. Because I
got
suspect.
snowshoes for my birthday.
Oh.
Dave, let's wait your turn here.
All right.
Let's
All
wait
right,
your
Daddy.
turn. And where's that screwdriver cigarette?
You're right.
Yeah, there we go. So snowshoes, Pat, I know that you enjoy taking walks up the mountain. You're looking for snowshoes this year. Do you think you're going to get them?
Yes.
Okay, so now do you know for certain?
Yeah.
All right, great. So your Christmas wish is going to come true.
It's already come true, yeah.
Dave, it's your turn.
It's a good question, you know. I've been so graced with such wonderful gifts over the past couple of months because of my birthday that I really don't need that many things. But if I had to choose something, I would go for a I'm gonna say a PlayStation 5.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I've ever seen Dave as feisty on this show as he has been today.
He's got a tooth today.
What's that screwdriver? That's some wacky stuff.
So if anybody out there wants to buy me a PlayStation 5 and you're listening, feel free to email it to me.
Email you the PlayStation 5.
David Kaufman at hotmail.com.
Still on Hotmail. All right, great. Let's go over to Ariel. Your Christmas wish.
I want a house.
Whoa.
It's tangible. It's tangible.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to get it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe.
Man, this got real sad all of a sudden. But you know what it is?
Gingerbread house.
It is tangible. Now, can I ask what neighborhood it would be in?
Oh, maybe in like New England.
Okay, so you might want to rethink a lot of your life choices.
Yeah, I'm leaving town, guys.
Sounds like you just want an entire new life, Ariel.
I want to marry the chipmunks, ice cream maker, and move to New England.
Sounds lavish. Sehar, let's round things out on your end.
So my ideal gift is not a house. I'm glad you went there because mine's a little bit less. There's a specific couch that I wanted from IKEA. It's a tiny sectional, but it's $900 retail. I want that. I want a new couch. What's more probable is I want new bedding.
But that's very attainable. So Pat's gift, he knows he's going to get it. Dave's gift might be difficult to come by because I suspect that it's sold out in a variety of places. Ariel's gift, certainly not going to happen. You might inherit a house perhaps, but I doubt it. Sehar, your bedding gift is very attainable. You could even buy that for yourself.
I really just want the fact that Ariel chose a house. I'm like, no, let's aim high. I want the couch.
Yeah.
Wait, so a couch is aiming high?
It's an expensive
higher
couch.
than bedding because it's a lot more money.
Yeah, but you're putting a couch in the same arena as a house?
For me, yeah.
Well, all right. The only thing I want is to thank all of you so much for being here over the past hour. That is our time for the day. I want to thank Pat Gourdeau, Sehar Manji, Ariel Drew, and Dave Kaufman for being here. But I also want to thank everyone for tuning in on this Sunday afternoon, which is only 2 minutes away from bursting into Sunday after. Wait, did I say Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning? Damn it. It was going to be really good. I want to thank you for joining us on the Sunday morning that is 2 minutes away from bursting in to Sunday afternoon. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Carla Ma is going to be here. Her microphone is probably going to be real high. Until then, guys, any last thoughts?
Fuck, marry, kill.
Molest everyone.
Aww.
Love
Guys,
that.
thanks so much. We'll see you
That was
tomorrow.
fun.
Take care.